What's happening, all you hip cool cats? My name is Kit, and welcome to Chicago Reacts. And today we got ourselves a fun YouTube video to react to. It is from a person who recently came back from a trip to America, and also even asked us a few hard-hitting questions here at Chicago Reacts. I'm talking about none other than the great content creator, martincitopants. The frog has clout. Simple as that. So, really excited to be reacting to this video. It's called Expanding to Planets in Factorio. So, really excited to check it out. But you want to know what's a real cool thing to do? Please, to all of our wonderful viewers and subscribers here at Chicago Reacts, support the original content creators. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. So, without further ado, since I'm in charge of the ones and twos, let's get ready to check out this video, Expanding to Planets in Factorio by martincitopants.
Good evening.
Wait, what?
Welcome back to Factorio. Last video, we installed the space exploration mod, built a big old factory, laid waste to our enemies, constructed a rocket, and launched ourselves into the great beyond. In this video, we expand even further. More death, more destruction, and more development of unprecedented risk management strategy through scalable microactions. In this video, we won't just be going to space, but other whole planets.
Wonderful.
The entire solar system will not be spared from our reach. So,
get him.
Let us continue.
Let us continue. There you go. All right, this should be fun. And by the way, purge all the mutants and aliens in the name of our emperor.
But before we can continue, I must fulfill my obligations.
All right.
Opera GX. That's right, boys. This video is sponsored by Opera GX, the speediest gamer web browser you have ever seen in your entire life. Are you tired of these stinky web browsers vacuuming up all your RAM? Can't watch my videos in crystal clear 1440p because you're a Wikipedia goblin and forgot to close those 8,000 tabs about the most random shit imaginable, like the surname.
Bing.
Well, worry not, fuckos. Opera GX is here to save you. Download it now with my link in the description and use GX Control. Stop sucking up my RAM. Done. Stop sucking up my CPU. Done. Stop sucking. No. You can even limit the network bandwidth used, so when you download your 8 terabytes of smart, it does. Link in the description and use GX Control. Stop sucking up my RAM.
Yep.
Done. Stop sucking up my CPU. Done. Stop sucking. No. You can even limit the network bandwidth used, so when you download your 8 terabytes of smut, it doesn't interfere with your intense gamer session. Gentlemen, you can customize this browser to your heart's content. Dark mode, light mode, force dark mode on every page so that this doesn't happen to you. And best of all, my very own wallpaper. Simply phenomenal. Fellas, we need to do something very important.
Yes.
Download Opera GX. Click this button in the top right, use custom wallpaper, get more wallpapers, download my wallpaper, and rate it 5 stars. Has Opera GX told me to do this? No, this is purely for my own vanity. We are currently at 23 ratings, but we need to have more. Jay Schlatt has 194, Russian Badger has 272,
What?
and PewDiePie has 748, and we can do better. What are you waiting for, fuckos? Each passing day, my ego must grow larger. Finally.
All right, hey, listen. We got to help out the frog. After all, he's in the walls. He's in the wall.
If you download using my link, you get a small section from my past few uploads, so you will never...
I really liked that video of Australians coming to America. It was great because he actually gave us a shout out in the comments section below, and that was really nice. And yes, we thoroughly answered all those questions 100%. So there you go.
never miss a video ever again. And let's continue.
There we go.
Now, you may be asking, Mr. Mart, why has it been over a year since the last Factorio video? Well, I've been lazy, but I do have some
Fair enough.
excuses. For one, Ben and I in our infinite wisdom decided that this perfectly good, albeit a bit laggy factory wasn't good enough, and we just had to restart. So we switched up the mods a bunch.
The absolute restart. The big reset button. He's doing a great reset.
And spent another 100 hours building a giant factory.
Ooh.
Huge production facilities, a totally necessary and not pain in the ass 8-lane train network, and a room full of the most precious resource. At around 100 hours, we managed to get the first cargo rocket up and got ourselves into space. And
Good.
then we were like, you know what? This world Kinda stinks. I don't like the mods. Everything is too goddamn large. And generally it has an unpleasant vibe.
That's right.
Once again, in our infinite wisdom, we abandoned that world and started over again. So, of course, day one.
Day one.
The crash landing, big space laser death rays, and setting up the starter base. Basic mining, basic smelting, red and green science, a
Good.
blue 2021 Dodge Challenger.
Perfect.
Most importantly, our text plates. Penis, 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 penis. And the Zaza.
Joey! Zaza! I don't know, I had to said. I know it's not related, but if you ever see Godfather 3, there's a character named Joey Zaza.
When I was in, things were going well. And then, we built an entire factory.
Good.
Now, I'm just going to say that this was an intelligent storytelling choice, and definitely not me forgetting to record anything for over 40 hours. During those 40
Wonderful.
hours, we built a whole factory. We constructed a runway for our brand new aircraft and covered it in poop. Tristan wrote a beautiful haiku.
Pleasant afternoon. A little spiky poop drops from. Hold on. Wait. Gotta read it properly.
A beautiful haiku.
A pleasant afternoon. A little spiky poop drops after the hot dog.
Okay. He developed a powerful addiction to cement, built some concrete production, and then was never heard
Hold on.
from.
Wait.
Okay. He developed a powerful addiction to cement.
Oh, wait. God damn it. Wait. Ah. No.
Developed a powerful addiction to cement.
Oh, okay. Whatever. All right. I don't have time.
Built some concrete production, and then was never heard from. Ever again. These 40 hours of Factorioing were done before I went to America to make this video.
Cool.
So I wasn't under any particular time pressure. But if I wanted to get this video out in time, things would have to get efficienter. Which is a problem for me because if I play Factorio for too long, my brain goes woo, 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 woo. And I walk around in circles for hours at a time, doing nothing. And so, not wanting to dilly-dally any further, Ben and I set our sights on launching to space.
That's right. Lift off.
Time to launch to space. Ben and I
Good.
loaded up the cargo rocket with a bunch of supplies and did our maiden launch for the third time. And
Boys.
space, baby. Up there to greet us was this asteroid covered in junk and a bunch more useful stuff that we wouldn't be able to get for quite a while. So
Cool.
after cleaning off the asteroid, we got to work on today's goal: space science.
All
Like
right.
all the other sciences, but space.
And you need to have it in space, as always. Hey, Elon Musk. You need to hire martincitopants. I think he's onto something. A grand plan for space conquest.
While I was hard at work expanding our scientific capabilities, Ben busied himself with the construction of infrastructure.
I
Good.
don't know. I have a better idea, Mark.
Building stuff in space presents a whole new type of
It could work. It could work. So let me ask the viewing audiences. I have not played this game. So in all seriousness, what is the lore? What is the story? What has been your experience with the game? Is it something that yours truly should check out if I am ever truly free again to play video games at my leisure? So there you go, because I got a thing called responsibilities. Never grow up, kids. It's not what it's cracked up to be. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a god-awful lie.
logistical challenge. Where do I get materials? Well, there are a few options. Sending them up in cargo rockets, or using these.
Ooh.
Delivery cannons. Delivery
Good.
cannons do exactly what you'd expect.
Yes.
They shoot stuff into space. For them to work properly, we need a special chest for the goods to land in, and a way of telling them to turn on and off, so this doesn't happen. Deciding on which transport mode to use presents quite the conundrum. Which items do we send via rocket? Is it worth sending the basic plates with delivery cannons, or is that impractical? Making things even more difficult was the fact that some items we got in space couldn't really be used up here, and had to be dealt with somehow. Ben, however, while trying to reconstruct the fish tunnel from our second base, gentlemen, the fish tunnel, found the perfect solution to that particular problem.
I don't know, scrap in here.
Just fucking flinging it into space. So, after wiring everything together, building delivery cannon chests, making a transmitter and receiver, and setting up our little space science production, before we knew it, space science was done.
Good.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Hey, look at that.
This process takes a fair bit of energy, so using our combined 3.5 brain cells, we did
Perfect.
this.
It's really fucking impossible to walk.
We are intelligent Factorio engineers.
There you
Back
go.
Down on Norvis, we had a few issues. For one, a coronal mass ejection. Our umbrella defense took all the power from the factory, causing a giant blackout.
Oh.
Our base was damaged, and one of the CME beams even barbecued some biters. So
Good.
thumbs up from me. Secondly,
Fantastic. Take that, foul Xenos.
our flimsy walls were being eaten yet again.
I'm fucking. I'm gonna take him on.
No
Get him.
I'm gonna fucking die. I'm dead.
For us to work efficiently in space, and eventually on other planets, our defenses would have to be self-sufficient. What we needed to do was build a wall.
A glorious wall. And the aliens are gonna pay for it. It'll be big. It'll be huge. It'll be incredible. It'll be solid. It'll be tall. Made out of space concrete. It can't be breaking. Can't be broken apart. It'll be incredible. It'll be huge.
Day 3. Oh no. Time to build a wall. If you cast your mind back to the previous video, we got away with minimal wall building because you could just build an impervious moat with everyone's favorite item,
Water.
water fill. Of course, our peaceful moat building eventually turned into this. Well, the mod author, having seen the utter shenanigans one can achieve with a bit of water fill, tragically put a stop to it. Truly a sad day for Bean Boys Incorporated. For this world, we decided not to use water fill since it's really not that fun, so instead we had to build an actual wall with actual defenses. So we built an actual wall with actual defenses.
Perfect.
Here's the blueprint. Some flamethrower turrets for the big damage, laser turrets to finish them off, and 2 layers of self-healing mending walls to keep out those fighters. To top it all, we have straight sections, gay sections, and train stops for our repair train to come and visit when things need repairing. Now, what's the point of spending all this time designing and building a shiny new wall if it doesn't expand our territory? So, I hopped in the attack helicopter and expanded.
Glorious. Get 'em, boys. Hold on. Gotta play that again.
To top it all off, we have straight sections, gay sections, and
Good.
train stops for our repair train to come and visit
For the guys, to quote Cell, for the guys, gals, and Technicolor Dreamcoat in between. And by the way, type in the comment section below if you want us to react to Team 4 Stars Dragon Ball Z Abridged. For the guys, gals, and Technicolor Dreamcoat in between.
things need repairing. Now, what's the point of spending all this time designing and building a shiny new wall if it doesn't expand our territory?
Get it?
So, I hopped in the attack helicopter and expanded our territory.
Yes! By the way, we here at Chicago Reacts approve of the genocide of the Xenos, the aliens, the mutants. After all, it's for Bean Boys Incorporated. And you know what? They're an ethical corporation. They have done nothing wrong. I challenge anyone to type anything in the comment section below and say, oh, well, gee, Bean Boys Incorporated should leave those poor bugs alone. No, they should not.
This is where our most powerful mod came into effect. And no, I'm not talking about the helicopter. I'm talking about the replacement of explosion sounds with vine booms. Once it was all said and done, thousands of biters had been laid off, evicted, and burnt to death.
Good.
Our territory had been greatly expanded.
Good.
Now, of course, let's build that wall. During construction, I had what some might refer to as a silly clown moment. To help speed things up, I'd been making good use of the jetpack.
Good.
The jetpack takes fuel. And I ran out.
Huh?
Rough. Walking all the way back was gonna take me ages, so instead of using my shit-ass legs, I handcrafted a Dodge Challenger in about half a second and drove it back to base.
Good.
Automating space science allowed us to research
Hold on, we're watching that again.
Automating space science allowed us to research a lot of new things. New machines,
Grows
Good.
facility grows biological specimens under a range of controlled conditions.
grows biological specimens, me. But most importantly, everyone's favorite weapon system. Artillery.
Good. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. That's right. Get him. Get him.
Well, I guess the wall works pretty well. Now that the base perimeter had been secured, it was time to expand the factory to other worlds.
Take over the worlds.
Seagull, the site of our next grand expansion. Seagull is a small moon rich in cryonite, the first resource that we can't just get on Norvus. And cryonite, we would be needing. So to get started, I fired up the creative world and spent a few hours creating.
Great.
Cryonite presents a bunch of new challenges. First of all, it's not practical to put the processing plant on Norvus because cryonite ore only stacks at 20, which kind of makes moving it around a bit of a gigantic pain in the ass. But cryonite rods stack to 200, and each cryonite rod takes 10 cryonite ore, so that's 100 times better. Well, to make the rods, we need heavy oil, and the only way for us to get that is with oil processing, so we need to make some oil processing. But then we also need a way to deal with the light oil and petroleum byproducts, so we turn this into solid fuel, and then since another step in the process uses steam, we use the solid fuel in a boiler to make our steam, but it doesn't need that much steam, so we boil off the steam in turbines, but the turbines only turn on when the solar panels don't produce enough energy, so we need a way of turning off the solar panels when we need to burn off the steam, and then that step...
Okay, a lot of complications, but I think I get the hang of this game because now I'm pretty addicted into understanding it now. I want to play it. That's if I ever have time. That's if I ever have time.
That takes steam also produces water, so we need a way of making sure the water tank isn't full, and not to mention the fucking mountains of sand produced. Why is there so much sand? So yeah, it's already pretty complicated, and this is the simplest new resource. With all that being said, here's the blueprint.
Ooh.
So, time for our next big venture.
We go to space. Glorious.
Before leaving, I had written out a comprehensive, exhaustive list of everything we would need. Except, of course, cliff explosives, substations, construction box, and logistics bots. I forgot. I built a big solar field to power the base, sent it on the rocket with all the stuff I forgot, and then sat back and let our good old botters do all the hard work.
Very good.
After an hour, the facility was done, and we had made our first cryonite rods.
Yes. Fantastic.
Back to Norvus, I built another rocket, another landing pad, and
Good.
flew myself back home. And there we go, boys. Cryonite was now available.
All
the thing
right.
we needed it for was making utility science. So I hooked it up to a delivery cannon, went back into space, stuck down a bunch more machines, and before I knew it, utility science was done.
Utility science. There you go.
We could research logistics system, and the factory could...
This is incredible. So, folks, okay, to those who've played this game, tell us your story. How did you fortify your base? Did you build great walls, like the kind that Rogel Dorn would build with artillery and other encampments put in place to hold back the Iron Warriors who like to dig holes? I mean, the giant bugs. Or what else did you do? Like, how else did you play this game? That's what I want to know. So type it in the comment section below. I'm interested to hear about the feedback from you, the audience, who have played this game. Because I remember myself and the wonderful, incredible Kira, who's not in the house, we reacted to his video as well. So it's very good to see him, martincitopants, do a follow-up to a game he played a while ago.
grow even larger.
He's becoming a big boy.
Time for the factory to grow even larger. Using our new logistics chest, we began reconstruction of our space base to use a bus design. And tragically, in the process of building our new bus, this happened.
Oh no.
Funnily enough, this train had not been touched for over 20 hours. and
Wow.
was still spinning. I finished up the side of our bus and rebuilt the science production to make a respectable 60 science per minute. Utility science was done. Now it was time for production science. Production
Good.
science uses vulcanite, and so it was time for more creative world. Vulcanite, like cryonite, has its own set of unique challenges. First off, vulcanite stacks to 20, so once again we want to make it into vulcanite blocks. Vulcanite ore
Great.
goes into pulverizers, gets pulverized into crushed vulcanite, enriched vulcanite, and even more fucking sand. The crushed and enriched vulcanite and then used in centrifuges with some added sulfur, which produces even more enriched vulcanite through a feedback loop. The enriched and crushed is then sent to industrial furnaces where it's combined with water and petroleum, which
Okay.
makes our final product vulcanite blocks and some steam, and the steam is put through a condenser turbine, which converts most of it back to water. Now this process is fairly complicated, but what makes it particularly difficult is the fact that planets with lots of vulcanite also tend to be waterless. No water means we can't easily make the sulfur or petroleum, so those need to be shipped in.
Whoa.
Since we now have access to cryonite, we can also freeze the water and ship it around that way. Water ice can stack to 200, and each ice holds 100.
Hey.
So every stack is 20,000. This is quite a good solution, because ice is almost free, and we don't have to ship any barrels, which is good, because barrels suck.
Glorious.
Sorting all this out of my head, Ben joined the creative world and decided to build some plutonium reactors.
Uh-huh.
Of course, seeing as we were in a creative world and had access to whatever we wanted, things very rapidly went off the rails.
Plutonium atomic bomb. Alright, Martin, where the f are you?
Don't shoot this, please. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
It's gonna shoot fast, okay? Let me do it.
Oh, there they
my
go.
God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Just white.
What are you...
Look.
What's with all the worms, Ben?
Alright, Martin, in game blueprints, if you ever need a block of 23,000 worms, it's just fucking there.
Oh my god, that's a lot of worms.
A lot of worms. That's what that is.
Back in the game, we got a few things ready for our Vulcanite expansion and had a look
God
around
damn.
when we noticed an interesting structure in the asteroid belt.
What?
Day 6.
What?
Agni, our chosen destination for Vulcanite processing. But first, more creative world to try and wrap my head around cargo rockets. Okay, it's been a few hours. Mart, did you wrap your head around cargo rockets? No. This large amount of Factorio I had been doing was definitely getting to me. My initial plan of being efficient called for a schedule, short breaks every hour or two, frequent meals, but all of that went out the window once I started.
Hold on. Wait.
My initial plan of being efficient
Wait.
called for a schedule, short breaks every hour or two,
Wait.
frequent meals.
That's... Hold on. That's mofos eating beans. This MFer is eating some beans. I can't believe it. I am shocked. Shocked. He's eating beans. Heinz beans, to be precise. The 1 for 2 baked beans and a delicious rich tomato sauce. Let's see, hold on, wait. Naturally high in dietary fiber, low in fat. A source of protein. Well, there you go. All right. If you're eating some beans, type it in the comment section below. That's right. Be brave. Type in the comment section below. Use emojis if you have to. If you can't type, tell us if you're eating some beans or you ate some beans. There you go. This mofo is eating some beans.
But all of that went out the window once I started actually playing. Yeah, sure, I could eat right now, but I'm almost done with my new smelter setup, and I think I know which is more important. This game really is crack. Anyway, I still had a job to do, and today it was to go to Agni and get some goddamn Vulcanite.
There you go.
Loaded up a rocket, this time remembering to bring the stuff I forgot last time, and flew over to our next big venture.
There you go.
I built another big-ass solar panel, stuck down 10,000 more accumulators because the day-night cycle is quite long, and once again, sat back and let the botters do all the hard work.
There you go.
And after a few hours of bringing more stuff from Norvis, the blueprint was built, and Vulcanite was finally being processed. So I took it back home, made a setup to make iron ingots, loaded it all on delivery cannons, built even more space machines.
There you go.
What do you know? Production science was automated.
Automation complete.
Oh my god. It only took 82 hours. Production science let us unlock a bunch of cool stuff. Better inserter configurations, beacons, bigger bot cargo capacity, Covrix enrichment, and best of all, incendiary artillery shells.
Glorious.
These are like normal artillery shells, but spicier.
Yes.
And with that, I quit Factorio and went out with my friends.
The dog. There you go.
You know, for efficiency. Day 7. After
Hey, man, listen. If you can't cut loose, you're not living life, okay, folks? So remember, we're only here for a short time, okay? No one is guaranteed a full life. Live it, all right? Live it to the fullest. Simple as that.
a rather solid night out, leaving
Yeah,
the club
all
when
right.
the lights came on at 4 a.m. and getting home at 5, I went to bed, got nowhere near enough sleep, and hopped back on Factorio.
There you go.
However, as you can probably imagine, the powerful hangover I was battling with left me playing Factorio like a complete brick. So, I wasn't going to do anything complicated. Just some simple upgrades. Productivity Module 3s, some Coverx processing, concrete production to fuel my incredible cement addiction, some upgrades for the science setups, and finally, designing and building a nuclear reactor that takes no inspiration whatsoever from this one by Zisto. Oh, they just happen to be quite similar, for no particular reason. I completed the day with some copper smelting expansion. Hey girl, are you a construction worker? Because you are building.
It simply just makes sense. It just makes sense though.
And right before I went to bed, I found this wonderful hidden text plate. News.
And us.
Day 8. Our resources are running low, and that space we claimed on day 3, well, I think it could be larger. Right now, we need more copper, and while there's a little bit within our walls, there is much, much more, just a little outside of them. I think
go
you see
get
where
'em.
This is going. It was time to expand our territory once again. I laid out a plan for a new wall, trying to use as much water as possible. But what's the point spending all this effort clearing out new territory if our wall is outdated and shit? So I hopped back into the creative world and built Wall version 2. For our new wall, I would be using some of our new upgrades. Each wall segment would have an artillery turret loaded with incendiary shells, but the main difference is in the train stops.
Okay.
The old system was dumb, but the new system is less dumb. This
There you go.
fully
Ha
necessary
ha.
big blob of combinators reads the contents of these chests and calls the train when supplies run low. The main advantage of the new system is that once the station is built, the train will automatically come by, unload the materials and construction bots, and the bots will build the rest of it for me. The flamethrowers also now use napalm since, why not? Anyway,
Very
to
good.
actually build these walls, we would need to clear out a lot of biters. So I
Get
hopped
'em.
back in the attack helicopter and got to work on our next grand expansion.
Yes. I approve of
The
this.
first wall segment had been placed, and thousands of biters had been sacrificed for it to happen.
Good.
I quickly stuck down some copper outposts, and the factory's blood could flow yet again.
Very good.
Day 9. I wasn't done. Gentlemen, it was time to build the rest of the wall. To build it, I'd have to clear out thousands and thousands of biters. So, wanting to do things efficiently, I ran some tests. The attack helicopter was great, but it needed lots of rockets and it had health, so it could die. Oh, no. And while it was very fast, it could be faster. Introducing the Flying Fortress. One of the vehicles of all time. More health and faster speed. Surely this would be better than the helicopter. Nope. The Flying Fortress is an airplane, and airplanes have this little quirk where if you go below a certain speed, they go, I don't want to fly anymore, and they land. So, inevitably, while delivering high explosive rockets from the safety of my plane, I flew too slow, the plane landed itself, and I got mauled to death. Oh no. No. Next up was our new incendiary artillery, which
Yes.
proved to be much more effective.
There you go.
Using manual targeting, I could clear entire giant nests in a few seconds. Even better, I could use the helicopter to get to an island, stick down the turrets, and rain death behind an impervious barrier of water.
Glorious.
This was great, but it could be even better. Introducing artillery shells that are atomic bombs. Our arsenal was perfected, the blueprints were ready, and Operation Poopshit was a go.
All right. Hold on, because I want in on this. All right, folks. This is Lieutenant Kit of the Chicago Reacts Division. We have all the atomic shells going by. We just want to point this out. We don't know if this is entirely safe, but, you know, we are getting paid money, and we like money. So, if it ain't human, nuke it. If it looks at you funny, nuke it. If you're having questions of whether it's friendly or not, nuke it. Not using the nuke button? Well, you better believe that that's paddling. Yes. 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 Glorious. 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 Glorious.
Oh, Ben, I found the resonant frequency of my room. Would you like to hear the resonant frequency of my room?
Ooh.
Yes.
And would you look at
Hey.
the biters are all dead, and the wall is...
Yo. That's a glorious extermination right there. I approve of this violence. After all, sometimes violence is what's needed. Well done.
all built. Holy shit, I think that's it. In total, it took me about 13 hours of pure killing, paving, and building to get here. But it was definitely worth it, because safety and security had finally, for real this time, been achieved. Day 10. With our borders more secure than ever, it was time to continue on our galactic conquest. Ben and I, again seeing that spaceship in the asteroid belt, decided to hop in a rocket and go get it.
Yeah, go get it. Go get it.
Alright, here it is, Ben.
Yo. Tesla gun.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
3,
probably...
2, 1, launch. Oh. And engage. Oh shit.
That.
Oh,
What?
There we are. We're in Novice. I'm gonna go down here. Bam.
I'm fucking
That was
stuck
sick.
on this solar panel.
That's
That-
actually so cool. It's called the cum wagon.
Yeah.
Riding on the high of our successful bootstrapped spaceship experience, we scoured the star map for anything else interesting. And we found something interesting. An
Cool.
alien pyramid structure poking out of the ground on the surface of Agni.
What?
So Ben and I headed over to Agni to take a look.
What?
There it is.
Careful, it could be Necrontier.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, shit.
Hold on. I should remember that when he played this song from that car game, when the guy, you know, the character deleted himself on the bridge. That's always the song of doom. Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Well,
Ah! Well, I think we learned something here today. First of all, diplomacy, teamwork makes the dream work. Working with the environment, being humane to alien species by nuking them. Clearly, this is the only way for humanity to survive in this day and age. And as far as I'm concerned, martincitopants has definitely stood up as the humanitarian of goodwill for only humans. And I think the Beans Incorporated, they know what they're doing. So there you go. All right. Again, Factorio looks like a fun game. Obviously, I just don't have time to play video games as much as I used to. So, to the viewing audience, as I said before, please type in the comment section below your experience playing this game. Did you have any fun? What was your overall thoughts of the game? You know, just let us know. Or at least let me know, because yes, we do read the comments. And yeah, looks like a fun game, but clearly them buggies are a serious problem. Now, my question is this: who built the pyramid and why? Because I don't think those bugs built it. Is there a third faction out there that we don't know about? I'm very curious to know about the lore of the game, so if anyone can actually give me some kind of inside details of the game, I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. So, as always, we're so grateful that all of you are subscribing and following Chicago Reacts on this YouTube channel, but it would also be cool for you guys to support the original content creators. So let's face it, martincitopants, he edited this video. He has shown us what it takes to edit said videos. So be a hip, cool cat and support the original content creators too. I'm Kit. I'm out of here. and stay safe, folks.